slipping. Just don't let go.
Glen? I just saw your name on the bookings list. I half thought I imagined it. What are you doing here?
Oh, I don't believe it. Hey! Hey, come here. Hey, you decided to take me up on my invite after all. What changed your mind?
I bailed on you so quick, you know, I realised there was more to catch up on.
Oh, pleased to hear you say that. Here, let me grab your case.
Oh,
No, it's okay. It's the least I can do. Come on, let's go and get you a super room upgrade, eh?
A Kris Kringle.
Yeah, so all the guests buy a member of staff a gift as a way of showing their appreciation. And I've written up a registry of all the local shops in the area they can buy from.
You wouldn't want them buying us any old thing.
Exactly, and if they do, they just can't come to the Christmas summer social.
Yes, they can. This party is to kick off the summer season, not extort our guests.
Well, it'd be a bigger kicker if they brought us prezzies.
No one's going to go for it.
Okay, well then, feast your ears on my other idea. What we do is we fill the pool with red, green, and silver glitter so people feel like they're swimming in a giant snow globe. Sensational, no?
We're a luxury hotel chain, not a large-scale health hazard waiting to happen. Your idea for the Flamingo Bar cocktail was off-brand as well.
The Milky Mick?
You need to tone your ideas down, Mick.
Michel. And tone them down?
Yes.
Well, why didn't you say so?
You think you got the message?
Honestly, I have no idea.
So, the place must be pretty different since the last time you were here.
Yeah, I reckon.
So we've had a number of extensions and a complete major rebuild.
Okay, here we go. All done. Got yourself a pretty good room upgrade.
So how long do you think you'll be here for?
Oh, maybe a few nights. I might extend.
Oh, depending on what.
Depending on how much trouble we can cause, eh? Hey, listen, why don't I do a ring around, see how many family members are available for lunch? We can do it at my place up there, penthouse.
Sure. It's always good to meet more family.
Good. You're welcome to come, of course.
I've got too much work to do.
Well, nothing that can't be put off until tomorrow.
Why don't you show Glen to his room?
Yeah, of course. This way to the left, come on.
I'll see you again.
You too.
He'll be starting chemo soon, apparently. It's been really tough for he and Roxy to deal with, though.
Yeah, poor Kyle. The survival rate is high, which is great, but the treatment will still take it out of him.
Sure. He's got a strong support network.
Yeah, Aaron and I will be there for him in any way we can.
Sorry.
Hey, Dad, what's up? Ah, he is. How long for?
You want to use my office as Santa's workshop? Yeah, sure, no worries. That sounds completely reasonable.
I knew you were a man of vision. We can have kids like dressed as elves, just hammering stuff, a full light display on the roof, and get this. I have a lead on a real-life reindeer we can just set up in your kitchenette.
Oh, you're serious?
Yeah. You'll need to find somewhere else to work for like a day or two, 3 tops, but you know, think of the kids.
You are dreaming if you think I'm going to give up my office.
What happened to my man of vision?
He realised he was talking to an insane person. I run a business. I have clients and meetings. I've got a lease.
Yeah, we can find you somewhere else suitable to set up. What about a desk in the day spa? I could even throw in a face peel on the house.
Does Chloe know you're doing this?
No, I'm just being proactive.
It's not the only thing you're being.
You can't be serious. I just told him to rein it in. I thought he understood.
Pretty sure that peanut doesn't understand anything. Explain to me again how we got this job.
Don't worry, you're not going anywhere.
Well, you tell that to Michel. I wouldn't be surprised if he's in my office right now measuring out the floor space for the giant flashing candy cane that he had his heart set on. You need to rein that bloke in.
Don't worry, I'll get onto it right away. In the meantime, Harlow, hey, have you got a minute?
I'm about to go on my break.
Well, we've had another issue with Michel. I need you to go over what happened with Toadie and add it to our incident report.
Why can't you do it?
Because I need to round him up.
Okay, we'll schedule it for later because I've got a lunch with Granddad.
No, I'd really rather it done now while it's still fresh in Toadie's mind. The more detail that goes into this report, the faster Mick or Michel or whatever he wants to call himself will be gone. You've been wanting more responsibility. Here it is.
And David here is a doctor. And my other son, Leo, is out at his vineyard. He couldn't get away. He's the owner.
It's all in our CVs.
Oh, come on, you can't blame me for boasting. They're both incredibly successful. As is my granddaughter, Harlow, who is a first-year environmental student.
We got tied up at work. Sorry I'm late.
Still all about family.
Well, we didn't give him a choice. We just turned up on his doorstep, same way you did with your dad.
Hope he gave you a better welcome than he did me. Paul tried everything he could to get me out of the picture back then.
Yeah, well, look, I regret the way that I behaved back then. But I do welcome change now, which is a good thing considering how much the family's blown out.
It has. Lucy gave me a who's who, and there were so many names I couldn't remember.
You'll meet us all eventually.
We're just happy to finally meet you. Dad told me what you went through with your paralysis. I'm so sorry I would have misdiagnosed.
It was a difficult time.
If you ever want to talk about it.
I'm sure Glen doesn't want to dwell in the past. No, let's look towards the future instead, eh? To Brothers United. Let's order some lunch, eh?
He's here. Mm-hmm. And Paul immediately assumed that it was to catch up with him. And Glen didn't deny it. But that can't be right, given how he said he feels about him.
Well, maybe after spending a bit of time with Lucy, his opinion of Paul softened.
No, you didn't hear how he spoke about him up north.
Well, Paul's not his only family in the area. Maybe he's here because he wants to get to know the others.
Maybe.
Oh, you're not convinced?
I just think there's something more going on.
You and your granddad seem to have a good relationship.
We've had our ups and downs, but he's always been there for me.
That's nice.
How about you? 30 years is a long time. How is it, catching up after so long?
Fine. You said you worked at the hotel? Did Paul organise that?
Yeah, more or less.
Sorry about earlier.
Good at my job.
Bringing up Glen's paralysis. I take it by the way you shut me down. He's still a bit sensitive about it.
No. I just thought it was best to sidestep the topic. Didn't want to drudge up any old memories, you know.
Fair enough.
Just so much I want to ask him, though.
Then ask.
Yeah, I will. I don't want to scare him off like I did at the conference.
Maybe just take your cues from him then.
Sorry to have to cut things short, but I've got to get back to work. Lester's never sleeps.
Yeah, I should head off too. It was so nice to meet you.
Yeah, and you. You too, Harlow. Paul's very lucky to have you both in his life.
Right, thanks.
See you guys. Right, what say we go out on the balcony and enjoy the view, eh?
Oh, actually, I'd just prefer to go to my room and get settled.
Oh, okay then, fine. You all right?
Whoa, careful there.
Talk about a meet cute.
Mick, what are you doing here? And why are you in a Lassiter's outfit?
I'm the new front desk manager, although between you and I'm quietly confident I'm being eyed off by the suits upstairs.
And that's the only reason you're in Erinsborough, for work.
What can I say? I'm a career man these days.
So you're not here for Aaron because you know we're meters away from a police station.
Yeah, I got that message when you both ghosted me at Mardi Gras. The new Michel is all career.
Good, because if you try anything, we'll slap you with an intervention order faster than you can say Merry Christmas.
Relax, he's not even my type anymore. These days I'm into older, cashed-up men who can keep me in the lifestyle I want to get used to.
Well, that better be true.
It is, but if it's all the same, I'd rather keep my history with you boys a secret. I am killing it here, and I just really want it to stay that way.
How could you hire Mick after everything he put me and Aaron through?
What are you talking about?
The stalking a few years ago?
Wait, he's that Mick?
And now he's in Erinsborough, thanks to you.
I had no idea. He's been calling himself Michel.
Well, whatever he's been calling himself, the guy's an absolute nightmare. You need to fire him.
I am literally filling out an incident report on him now. He's the guy who was hired by mistake.
From Harlow's supposed sabotage.
I still don't have proof that it was her, but yeah.
The guy is seriously unstable.
Unstable enough to have a criminal record? Because if he failed to disclose, then that could be grounds to fire him. Otherwise, I have to wait until he has 3 warnings.
I have no idea, but I hope so. The longer he's here, the more damage he can cause. I'm gonna go tell Dad.
What? No, there's no need for that.
He can get rid of him, warnings or not.
Please, David, I'm already in enough trouble for hiring this guy. I will figure out a way to get rid of him, okay?
You better. Fast.
Mick, where are you? I'm on the rooftop. No, I can't wait that long. I've got rooms to turn over. Mick!
Hey, why aren't you working?
Mick wanted to meet me and brainstorm some ideas.
What? Ideas like this?
Yeah, I did know that's what he wanted.
Well, I'll add it to the incident report. Maybe it'll be enough to give him his first warning. if it's done properly this time.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you didn't do a good job with the last report.
Do you really have to criticize everything that I do?
When crazy Mick is on the loose, yeah, I do. I just don't think you're taking it seriously.
If I wasn't, then I wouldn't be up here to meet him.
Well, technically, you're supposed to be making up rooms.
You still haven't told me what was wrong with the last report that I did. I wrote everything you asked me to.
Yeah, in record time. There wasn't enough detail, so I had to redo it.
Chloe, I've done everything you asked. This is really unfair.
Hey, I'm over here. Look, let's just make sure there are no more of these around. We need to put Mick back in his Christmas box pronto.
Hey, Terese.
Thanks for coming. Paul bundled you off so quickly earlier, I didn't get a chance to chat to you. How'd you go with your family?
How did Paul end up with such nice kids and grandkids as David and Harlow?
Well, he wasn't around during their formative years.
Seems an ongoing thing with his offspring.
So your perspective hasn't changed since we last saw each other?
Seeing Paul again's brought up a lot of stuff. I want to believe he's changed. That's why I'm here.
Really?
He's my brother, for better or worse. I just hate that there's this chapter of my life that feels like it's unfinished.
Well, that's good. I mean, family's important.
Spend 5 minutes in the room with the guy and you know you're going to be disappointed.
Did something happen at lunch?
He completely brushed over my accident like it was nothing when David asked about it. Falling from this roof 30 years ago completely threw my life off track. No, to Paul, it's just an anecdote.
Look, Paul is a lot of things. But I truly believe that he regrets the way he acted. And he's really happy to have you here.
Yeah, you never can be sure with him.
I'm all for celebrating holidays, but that bloke is delusional.
Well, working out of the day spa might not be so bad. You could give away a free aromatherapy candle with every plea deal.
Oh.
Well, don't mind moi. Just squeezing my cute caboose in with a few ideas for a new and improved Christmas-themed menu. Only a little mock-up at this stage, but should be wowing the crowd soon enough, I think.
Well, at least you're out of my office.
Yes, Chloe told me you complained. You should have said something if you have a problem.
I said plenty.
Well, perhaps you weren't listening.
Well, who do we have here? Smouldering eyes, fit bod, a real, Dr. Dreamboat.
It's Dr. Karl Kennedy, actually.
Michel. And I think my heart just skipped a beat.
Ooh. That could be a premature ventricular contraction. Don't be too concerned, though. It's quite common arrhythmia.
Well, all the same, probably best I get checked out, maybe over dinner with a bottle of wine or maybe two.
Oh, he's married to a woman. That woman.
Hello.
Hi. Fine by me. I love a bit of competition. See you around, Dr. D.
Dr. D.
Dreamboat. You've still got it.
The only thing you've got is a stupid look on your face.
You are so jealous.
Oh.
He is a menace. Chloe is doing whatever she can to get rid of him.
She is? Oh, such a shame. He seems like a really nice young man.
There you are. You're supposed to be in reception.
I have been flat out organising the new menu, but don't worry, the guests are going to love it.
What guests? Nobody can check in.
Oh, it makes it more exclusive.
It's a hotel. You're supposed to be providing customer service. Unless you're just here to chase after Aaron.
David spilled, did he?
I already knew about my brother and his psycho superfan. I just never knew that fan was you.
No, that was a complete misunderstanding.
Yeah, right. That ex you were hiding from the other day. It was him, wasn't it? Except he's not an ex. You never even dated.
No, we have a very complicated history.
You stalked him. Stalked who? Aaron.
No, that's not true. I was way more into his boyfriend, Rory, and it was forever ago. I'm into a completely different type of guy these days. You know, like a hot doctor type.
Do you obsess over them too?
Because harassment is illegal.
I know that.
Then you won't mind if I have HR look into you? Make sure you haven't broken the law again, stalked anyone else?
I've already passed one police check, so yeah, sure, go for it. But honestly, I'm only here for the job. If I see your brother, I will completely ignore him. Scout's honour and pinky promise.
He really is the gift that keeps on giving.
Glen's feelings for Paul are obviously very complex.
Yeah, but it's strange for him to come all the way down here if he's written him off. What?
It's just interesting, this interest you have in Paul.
Look, just because I'm mad at him doesn't mean I want...
Did you get my message?
No, I haven't checked yet. I was just telling Susan about Glen.
Yeah, sounds like it was quite the family reunion.
Yeah, no, I introduced him to David and Harlow. It was great bringing them all together.
So you think it went well?
Yeah. I mean, Glen obviously has some issues he's got to work through, but I think he's pretty willing to move on. Why, what do you think?
Well, I hope that the two of you can work it out.
Well, yeah, that is my intention. Listen, can I have a word in private?
Anything you have to say to me, you can say it in front of Susan.
Oh, well, I couldn't help but notice that you're not wearing a wedding ring.
Yeah, I took it off.
Are you going to put it back on?
I'm not sure, and I don't really want to discuss it.
Okay. Well, I do hope you change your mind.
Why would Paul think things went well after what Glen told you?
I don't know. Can't have been honest with him.
Makes you wonder what else he's not being honest about.
Oh.
Well, he told Paul one thing and you another. And I know Glen was kind to you, but if he is up to something, it might be safer to keep your distance.
Thanks. You look wrecked.
The new guy at work, Mick, I think you know him.
Yeah, don't remind me.
He is making my life an absolute hellscape. He's completely incompetent.
Makes you wonder how he got hired. Look, I don't care how he got the job. I just care that he loses it. It's the last thing Aaron and I need, Mick back in our lives. We've got enough going on at home already.
Hey, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be cancelling all that glitter Mick ordered.
I know, but before I do, we need to talk.
About what?
About us working together to get rid of Mick.
I thought you loved having him here. It makes me look like a terrible manager.
Enough's enough. He needs to go.
Oh, Terese. Glad I bumped into you. I've decided to stay a bit longer, maybe a few weeks.
Oh. Well, you can check availability at reception.
You okay?
No, actually, not really. You do realise that Paul has no idea of the resentment you're feeling towards him.
Of course he doesn't. If he did, he'd have to own his mistakes.
Well, if you want that, why don't you have an honest conversation with him?
Because I'd be wasting my breath.
Why are you here? And why are you staying longer if you're not going to give him a chance?
Look, the fact that you ask that question is part of the answer.
What are you talking about?
Paul treated you badly, yet you care.
Okay, listen, we were together a very long time. And regardless of what's happened, that doesn't go away overnight.
Exactly. He's clearly got a hold on you.
Why do you care? Glen, why are you really in Erinsborough?
I'm not lying. I have unfinished business with Paul. But I'm also here for you.